Omfl family, what is good, everybody? It's your boy Snypz. We are here close to the halfway point of season number 71 as we got the Titans and Texans about to go at it here, trying to get off the schneid. Both of these guys sitting at 2-5 currently in B-Hud and TJ as we get this thing underway, locked, loaded, and ready to go here for this Week 8 game of the week. Here in Houston, B-Hud and TJ getting this thing kicked off. Here we go, folks. As the last week of the real NFL season is going to be in the books after the final game tonight. As we hit the postseason beginning next week, we're getting that much closer to more Madden football because a lot of guys, when football's done, man, they go crazy on the Madden, no question about it. But here we go, 1st and 10 is the Titans. They'll start off with the football here with Cam Ward. And Ward with the handoff here to Mullins. He won't get anything. We'll bring it now to a 2nd down and 10 coming up. But Cam Ward, regular season for him, 889 yards, 10 touchdowns, only 2 picks on the year so far. Playing solid football with the 10 touchdowns to only 2 interceptions. Not passing the ball much, though, as we are already at the halfway point, and he's not at 1,000 yards, which is kind of wild. Unless I'm wrong with my stats. And actually, I am wrong with my stats. I do apologize for that. I'll fix that in just a moment. I am wrong with my stats because they weren't updated, but they are updated now, so we will fix that in just a moment. So these are the complete stats. I do apologize for that. It's still 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, but it's actually 1,258 passing yards so far in this regular season. Okay, but again, had to make sure I get that correct for you guys. 2nd down and 10 here at the 20. And Ward back for the pass, gets to completion and gets the 1st down on the play down to the 37-yard line. Bullock on the tackle. And that gets him a new set of downs. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 here at the 37.
Here we go.
It's knocked down. A 2nd and 11 now coming up. Titans here, averaging 22 points a game, 29th in the league, so definitely not able to put a lot of points on the board like the regulars in this league, but nonetheless, not the best of records, but not the worst either, as we get a new set of downs here once again as Cam Ward moves the sticks. So 1st and 10 coming up. His defense of the Texans, 13th best in the league. They are great against the run, a top 10 running defense, and they got faked out on that one. And a good catch there to Kaler, and he'll get a new set of downs once again. So 1st and 10 coming up as Glenn Kaler moves the sticks. Great first drive so far by B-Hud.
Come on. 70, ready.
Ross with the carry and only gets 2 on the play. Alani Ross with 4 touchdowns on the year so far, averaging close to 7 yards a carry. Came into this game with only 48 totes, so not running the football a lot. But when he does run the football, he's doing a great job at it. Kind of tells you right there he probably should continue to run the football a little bit more. Now a 2nd and 8 here at the 26 for Ward. He put Mackey in motion. And there goes Mackey. The same guy he put in motion as he gets him for the first down. 1st and 10 coming up as, again, he moves the sticks. Great job here on this Titan drive, on this first drive of the day for the Titans.
Hold the set.
Strong set this time for Ward. 1st and 10 at the 12. The play action, flat's not open, but oh wow! I'll tell you what, he had the short pass open. He definitely had the check down open here. Just didn't give him time to turn around. So 2nd down and 10 here at the 12.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hands it off to Pollard, and Pollard up the middle gets 2. And bring it to a 3rd and 8. So 3rd down and 8 here at the 10. So 3rd down and 8.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
As Ward back for the pass, plenty of time, and ends up taking off, and he will slide to get to 4th down. So 4th and 5 here at the 7-yard line. Looks like the field goal attempt will come out. And he'll get 3 up on the board. So good job there by the defense of the Texans. It's one of the toughest environments to play on because of the big hit right there. 1st and 10 at the 27. This is a tough area to play because of the half-shaded stadium. So the Texans will get things started here with C.J. Stroud. 2,254 passing yards, 22 touchdowns, only 11 picks on the season. Definitely a gunslinger as Stroud will get things started in the air. And gets the completion there to win as he'll get the 1st down on the play. 1st and 10 coming up. As Eric Wynn, the rookie out of Ohio State, he was the #1 overall pick in the last draft. It's a 98 speed wideout. And definitely a guy that we're going to see a lot of in this game, no question about it. 1st and 10 here at the 44. And another pass attempt, this time to Andrews, and he'll get a 1st down on the play. So Mark Andrews getting into the mix of things, and Eric Wynn with some bruised ribs, excuse me, but it looks like he will be back. 1st and 10 here at the 38-yard line. Back for the pass again for Stroud. Corner route up, and that ball is caught at the 15. What a catch to get the 1st down. Toe tap swag right here as he keeps both feet in with ease. 1st and 10 now to 15 in the red zone.
Here we go.
That's going to be caught there by Wynn, and he'll get a first down at the 2-yard line. First and goal coming up. First and goal, handoff to Wynn, and he won't go anywhere. And that's Eric Wynn for the Texans. That is again injured. And it keeps saying that he's coming back soon, but if he doesn't show back up in this game, it's going to be something to look out for. No, he's still in there. He's on your right side of the screen. He's still got him in there. Third down and goal. Third down and goal.
On the quick, right? 118. Let's go.
Back for the pass. Alexander with a huge pick again, not catching him. He is gone out of there, running the crib like his name was search warrant. TTC to the crib for the touchdown. Jair Alexander with the pick six in the end zone. So you can officially call this a 100-yard pick six for the tutty. Big play there by Jair Alexander. And B-Hud with a 10-0 lead here in this Week 8 game of the week. Once again, everybody, shout out to everybody tuning in. B-Hud and TJ, Titans and Texans going at it here on Snypz TV Gaming as we get a first and 10 starting at the 23-yard line.
Already.
Stroud back for the pass. And we'll get Mixon. Mixon will get the first at the 34-yard line at a new set of downs.
Oh, right. 18.
Catch right there, big hit right there, I should say, and had to do it for the first quarter. So a 10-0 game here for the Titans. As we start this second quarter. So obviously, most of you guys that are in here right now, you know that the season is pretty much over for the NFL. I believe the playoffs are pretty much set with the exception of the Steelers and Ravens tonight, which is going to be a fun game to watch. As Noel will get the first down to play at the 48-yard line. But the games that are already set up pretty much. Broncos already have the #1 seed. So they will have a first-round bye. The Chargers next week, it's going to be in the AFC. It's going to be the Chargers at the Patriots. That's the #7 seed Chargers taking on the 2nd seeded Pats. The Bills, who are the #6 seed right now, well, for good pretty much, are going to be taking on the Jags. Which that's definitely going to be an interesting game as well, too. Go Bills. I'm definitely rooting for them. That's my second favorite team. And the Texans are going to be awaiting the winner of tonight's Pittsburgh-Baltimore game. That's the AFC side of things right now. And again, that begins next week. Begins next Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. Stroud will get the completion there and get another first down on the play. 1st and 10 coming up. We'll talk about the NFC in just a minute. We do know that the 49ers are going to be squaring off against the Eagles. That is going to be a bloodbath. For real. That is going to be something. And that is going to be incomplete. So intentional grounding they're actually going to end up calling. So 2nd and 22. Well, I'll tell you right now, though, if you went, going back a little bit, talking about the AFC, I think the Texans are going to be very difficult to beat. Good comebacker there to the 29-yard line. They'll bring it down to a 3rd and 6. I think the Texans are going to be extremely difficult to beat in the playoffs. To me, they arguably have the best defense in these playoffs. And it's going to be very intriguing to see what happens throughout the AFC side of things. I think the Texans are winning that wild card round game. I'll tell you that. I don't care if it's Pittsburgh or Baltimore. I think they're winning that wild card game. So it looks like a field goal attempt's going to be coming here for the Texans. But I do think that the Texans are, in real life, they're going to win that game. They're again, if you're just coming in here, the Texans will be taking on the winner of the Baltimore Steelers game. So I think the Texans are winning that one. They're going to the divisional round. They're going to the divisional round of things. That's where we're going to see the mice from the men when we get to the divisions, in my opinion. And as a Giants fan and a Bills fan, obviously I'm going to be cheering on the Bills in the AFC side of things. I'm going to tell you right now, this was supposed to be the year, because Patrick Mahomes is not in the postseason, that Josh Allen had an opportunity to get to a bowl. He still does, don't get it twisted, but I don't know, man, because I tell you that Texans defense, they are special. Okay, that team is special. Oh, Cali Buck, I know you are tight. I know you are tight, bro. I know you are tight. If you hated the Saints, I know you hate them even more now. My goodness. That was wild. Hey, Tyler Shuck might be rookie of the year, though. I mean, me personally, I'm just going to show some favoritism. I ain't going to take him over Jackson Dart, but I gotta think reality. And he might very well be rookie of the year. We'll see. But Tyler Shuck going to be something, Cali Buck. He going to be something. They're down 11 here at the 28. So again, we got in the NFC side of things, we got the Niners and the Eagles going at it next week. We got the Niners and the Eagles. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Packers and Bears going at it for a third time's a charm matchup. So that is going to be interesting on its own, as well, as it's very difficult to beat a team twice. I think they tied 1-1 in the regular season. It's very difficult to beat the same team twice in the division, let alone 3 times. I think they're 1-1, though, like I said. I think they're 1-1. I could be wrong.
ready?
1st and 10 here at the 40-yard line. We do already know in the NFC side of things that the Seattle Seahawks, they have the top seed in the NFC, so they get a first-round bye. They will have a first-round bye.
Tony.
Blitz almost got in there as Andrews will get another completion. And a new set of downs here at the 30-yard line. So 1st down and 10 here at the 30-yard line. Shout out to my guy Tricky in the building. Good to see you. He said, go G-Man. Hey, look, I'll tell you what. Tricky, I was happy today. I can't even front with you. I don't care who was out there for the Cowboys or not. The bottom line, when you're in the NFC East and you beat the Cowboys, you are ecstatic that you beat them. And we always have such a hard time beating that team. And I don't care who's out there. We win. I don't care. And it's not like those guys ain't out there playing to try to lose the game. I'm very happy that we got that dub. I'm ecstatic that we got that dub.
All right.
Tyrone Tracy had a monster game today. He's trying to prove it. Oh, nice run. Gets all the way to the 5. Joe Mixon gives him a 1st and goal. I was happy for the win, man. I know it didn't mean nothing, but I was happy for it. You know what I mean? And what I've liked the lower draft pick, sure, just to get more pieces. That's the only reason I wanted it. But if we're not going to get the lower draft pick, we got to make a selection at pick number, I think it's 6 or 7 right now, maybe? Something like that. Oh, good catch. The Texans. And that man Wynn getting it done, punching in a big-time touchdown. Is that official, Tricky? It is official, huh? We got number 5, huh? That is official, right? Kick is up, and that kick is good. Great catch. We got a tie ball game now. So 1st and 10 here, 2:24 left. So I mean, Tricky, let me tell you something. Here's my thing. Giants have the 5th pick overall right now, so the question is, can they still trade that pick? Yes, they can. Would I like for them to trade that pick to get more pieces? Yes, I would. There's nothing to me that's coming out that we need in the top 5%, with the exception of linemen. So there's got to be a clear-cut lineman that's going to drop to that 5th pick for us to make that selection. If there's not, you get on the phone, and the most important is definitely getting the coach right. Absolutely, I agree, 1,000%. And I'm gonna talk to you about that in a minute as well. Cali Buck said trade for a coach. Nah, I wouldn't trade for a coach. Cause listen, and I'm glad you actually said that, Cali Buck. I'm glad you said that. I'm gonna tell you why. Give me a second, I'm gonna tell you why. Good catch there by Okonkwo. Okonkwo breaking tackles, fumbles the football though, and the Texans will pick it up. So Bullock with the pickup. And TJ and the Texans, they are thriving right now. Okonkwo tried a little too hard on that one and coughs the football up. So a 10-10 game right now.
Here we go. 118. What's up?
Handoff here to Mixon. And Mixon will get about 5 or 6. They call it 5 officially. Second down coming up. So, Cali Buck, the reason why I say that is because no Gruden to the Giants. No Gruden to the Giants. I'm gonna tell you to play it. The guy that I think might actually fit. It sounds crazy, but I think a guy that will fit as we get the first down there to the 25-yard line. I think a guy that will fit because of development for a quarterback is Mike McCarthy. The most important thing we can do is make sure we get the proper development for Jackson Dart. Right? And we get the proper development and give him pieces. I think Mike McCarthy might be the guy. We're looking for somebody for development for a quarterback. We need that. Oh, man, he throws it right to Snypz. Snypz is on his way, and you're not catching him either. He is gone. Another pick six touchdown. Now, despite how this team has played so far, 2 pick six tutties is a killer.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Kick is up, kick is good, and it's a 17-10 game now. That's tough. That is tough there. First and 10 coming up. Yeah, but I think Mike McCarthy would be a significant pickup if we were able to get him. Now I got to question, obviously, the defensive coordinator, because, man, look, the pieces are there for the Giants. They're there, man. The pieces are there for the Giants. Cali Buck, you got a lot to worry about, though. You got a stud in Baker Mayfield, man. You got so many pieces there. Emeka Egbuka had a solid rookie campaign. Oh, man, good dot right there to Noel as he'll get the first down at the 30. First and 10 coming up. You got a hell of a squad over there. But the thing about that division is that everybody is getting better. That's the crazy thing. I think the entire division finished 8-9, and then the Saints finished 6-11, if I'm not mistaken. But everybody else was 8-9. Like, y'all beating each other up, and everybody in the division was 3-3 in the division. Everybody in the division was 3-3. That's crazy. That's unheard of, man.
Here we go.
That's unheard of. You got a tough division over there. It's going to be tough to win that division. Oh, he's wide open. Tank Dell with the catch. First and goal now at the 5-yard line. 1 timeout remaining.
South. Why, Tony?
He's taking his time here. And good catch, and he'll punch it in. That is a beautiful drive. What a finish there for TJ, punching in a major touchdown. Heck of a game. We're tied up. The mistakes that the Texans have made have been unfortunate, but they come right back. And TJ ties the game up at 17 apiece. Five seconds left.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
So seconds left. And it would just make sense to go into the
Ready.
quarter tied up unless he gets a crazy tutty here, and he will not. That'll do it for the first half. 17 apiece at the end of the half. Again, shout out to everybody here tuning in to this OMFL Week 8 game of the week here for season number 71 as we are getting ready to hit the halfway point of this season. As we get ready to start this third quarter, TJ with a solid finish to the first half, tying the ball game up, and now he gets an opportunity to start off the third quarter and possibly take the lead. We'll see.
At their own 28-yard line.
Oh, and south. 18. What's that?
Stroud back for the pass here, and good completion. Will get the first at the 41-yard line. So a new set of downs.
13 yards on the play. And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down and 10 here at the 41-yard line. Stroud gets to check down and broke the tackle, but steps out of bounds, and will be a 7-yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 3.
On the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
Hey, real quick too, man. Shout out to Miles Garrett, excuse me. Shout out to Miles Jarrett knocking out Mike Strahan's
18. What's that?
2-decade-old sack record. Shout out to him, man. Big day for him today. A dude that's a bona fide animal in this game. He caps out the day, getting the sack record. Again, congratulations to him.
Here we go. Hey, uno. 18. What's that?
Hey, Tricky, I said the same thing, but nonetheless, it's still a record's a record. It is what it is. But I said the same thing. Trust me when I tell you. I said the same thing. There's people that saying he had both hands on him and this, that, the third. Now, Joe Burrow took it for him. Stop it. I just want people to recognize, like, they gave it to him. Let's keep it a buck. If that was a game that Joe Burrow needed for the playoffs, we all know Joe Burrow now. Good run. He'll get the first down to play. We all know Joe Burrow. We know this. Joe Burrow, there's no way at all that he's going to just take a sack like that if the game meant something. He's not doing that. Come on now. Shout out my guy Ethan in the building. Ethan, good to see you, my brother.
South. Here we go.
8-yard gain on that run will bring it now to a 2nd down and 2. So 2nd and 2 coming up.
outside.
Good handoff here to Mixon, and he's going to get stopped, but he does get a yard. That'll bring it down to a third down. So third down.
All right. Por 18. Outside. Hey, uno.
Really, Ethan? First and 10 coming up here at the 17.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That'll be interesting if that goes down. If Dirty doesn't make the playoffs. Dirty's a guy in that league, man. He's making it to the Super Bowl every damn year, man. Pretty much. If not at least an AFC or NFC championship. Dude is good. Can't even lie. But this year, right now, 6-6. Wow. Interesting.
Look the hot. Here we go.
Launches that up, and that is incomplete. Second down and 10. All right, so real quick, while we got a great game going on here, let's play a quick NFL playoff game here for a second. Let's play the game called Who Wins. I need y'all to let me know in the chat, okay? We're talking about just the wild card games that are going to be taking place next week. Good catch there. Bridge it to a third down at 5, and somebody is injured. Let's see who that is in just a minute. It looks like a lineman and Slater. So talking about the NFC, which is already set, okay? So the number 7 seed is taking on the 2nd seed Bears. Who's winning that game next week? Let me know in the chat, guys.
All right.
Let me know in the chat.
18.
Packers and Bears.
Tony.
Who's winning that game next week? Quick pass up, and that's incomplete. It'll bring it out to a 4th and 5. And looks like the field goal unit will probably come out. Tricky is going with the Bears. Stealth is going with the Packers. I'm going for the Bears. I'm gonna be honest with you, low-key, guys. I have favoritism for the Bears because my wife is a Bears fan. And, you know, obviously my Giants ain't in there in the NFC side of things. So I got to root for the Bears in that one. I feel you, Ethan. I feel you, man. I mean, the Lions had a tough year, though. They had a tough year. Yo, people don't realize how difficult it is to make the postseason every single year. And the teams that do it, I mean, you got to give props where props is due. It's difficult to make the postseason every year. It is. People don't understand that, I'm telling you. So nobody else going to answer between the Packers and the Bears, right? So we'll move on to the next one. All right, so we'll move on to the number 6 seed San Francisco 49ers taking on the number 3 seeded Philadelphia Eagles. Who's winning that game next week? Who's winning that game in the NFC? Tricky is saying Niners are going to be one and done. Interesting. Yeah, they didn't look good last night. I won't hold you to that on that one. For real. They did not look good last night. But let's give credit where credit is due. They were playing Seattle. Seattle is a good team, man. That's a good team. Stell said Eagles is because it's my son-in-law's team. I feel you. All right, who's winning the Rams and Panthers game? The Rams and the Panthers game. Who's winning that game? And FYI, I think Stafford put himself right back into the MVP win after the game today. I think he did. I thought he lost it after last week. Big sack on the play there to bring to a 2nd and 20. But today's performance, yeah, you got to give it to him. I think you give it to him. Birdman saying Panthers with the upset. Okay. He's going with Panthers for the upset. Panthers defense has been stout. Tricky says Rams in a blowout. Stell says Panthers.
Come on.
Just because it'll be more fun. Third down and 8 coming up here at the 48-yard line. I don't know. I think that game, I'm going to be honest with you, I think I'm going to take the Rams in that game. I'm going to take the Rams in that game. I'll take the Eagles over the Niners. And I'm definitely going to be rooting for the Bears to beat the Packers. As far as the wild card round, I'm going for that one. Now, let's move to the AFC side. Now, on AFC side, we are awaiting the winner of the Ravens and Steelers game, because that's going to be a division winner.
Rig alert.
Okay, but the 7th-seeded Chargers is going to be taking on the 2nd-seeded Patriots. Who's winning that game? Who's winning that game? The Chargers versus the Pats. Who's winning that one? Tricky's going Pats in that one. Still saying Pat's going to run away with it as we're getting ready to head to the 4th quarter. We only got a 3-point ball game here so far in this one. Birdman saying the Chargers. Shout out to everybody 4s in the chat in this one. 3-point game for the Texans right now, this Week 8 game of the week. As we just opened up Week 8. And good run here. Gets himself about 4 in the play to bring it down to a 2nd down to 6. All right, so we talked about the Chargers game and the Pats. Let's go with the Bills and the Jags. I'm going for the Bills, obviously. I'm going for the Bills. And I think Derrick Henry's starting off on a good foot for the Ravens right now. Timeout being called here as we get another injured Texan, I believe. Stell, you right there with me, bro. You right there with me, bro, because that's my 2nd favorite team. So I'm a Giants and Bills fan. I'm all New York in this one. I'm all New York in this one. The only way I don't cheer for the Bills, is if they're playing the Giants. But even then, like if the Bills win a game, I'm not upset. I'm that dude. That's where I'm at with it. You know what I mean? I'm not upset if the Bills beat the Giants. That's the one team I don't get upset with. I just don't. My favorite player in the world of all time was Thurman Thomas. He's the reason I follow. That's going to be no good. So the Texans will get it back as they take or keep a 3-point lead in this one. Oh, Bruce Smith, man. He was such a beast, man. And he'll get the first down, but it's going to end up being a hole, so bring it back Instead, Stel said that you want me to name the 3 key players on the team? Is that what you just asked me? On the Bills? The 3 key players on the team? Oh, Kentucky. Okay. I'm about to say, girl, I mean, I could give you 6. And three of them is gonna be Josh Allen. Oh, okay. I see you, Stealth. I see you. I feel you.
At the 36-yard line.
But that Bills game, obviously, I'm going for the Bills in that one. No question. I'm going for the Bills in that one, man. I can't root for the Jags tonight. Although the Jags look very good. They look very good, man. They look very, very good right now. Now, I'm gonna tell you what I said. What I said earlier is we get a nice catch there by Noel. Those short yards. Turns to a long gain and gets him a 1st and 10 here at the 45-yard line. I'm gonna tell you what I said on my last stream earlier today. I don't care who plays the Texans. They're losing. So if Baltimore wins, they're losing. If Pittsburgh wins, they're losing. The Texans are going to the divisional round. They're going to the divisional round. There's no question in my mind. I hope the Bills will win it all, too. I do. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough because the one team that two teams in the AFC that I'd be shook of that have a better chance than the Bills. I'm keeping it a bean here. That's the Texans, and that is the Broncos. The Broncos, they look impressive. Now, I'll say this, though. As far as the Broncos are concerned, they're going to have a first-round bye. Those first-round bye guys coming into the divisionals, they have not had the best of records lately. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's always best to just play. And that's the thing when you talk about, even in the NFC side of things, is we get a big catch there for Andrews. Only gets a couple. And bring it to a 3rd and 8 now to 43. Yeah, Josh Allen's got to play mistake-free football. He's got to play mistake-free football to get to a Super Bowl. I'm not even talking about just winning it. Just get to the Super Bowl. He's got to play mistake-free football because he does not have all the prerequisite weapons that he's had in the past. He doesn't have them anymore. He does not have a lot besides James Cook. He really doesn't. You know what I mean? Oh, big interception there. That is huge for the Titans. That is what the doctor ordered for them, being down by 3. That is huge. Ravens have scored already.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 70 Lions, 70 Timberwolves.
First and 15 here at the 27-yard line.
Come on. Hit. Right.
Stel said he'll throw up at the Steelers. Hey, listen. You know why I'm gonna tell you guys a story, man. So I got one of my buddies out here. Shout out to my guy Neil. All right. He is a Mike Tomlin hater. You hear me? Good first down run there down to the 50. He's a Mike Tomlin hater, okay? Everything that goes wrong with the Steelers is Mike Tomlin's fault. Everything, according to him. but yet he always has you
18 Cardinal.
for the past, what is it, 16 years, 17 years? He has you in the hunt of doing something in your division. No matter what groceries you buy for the man and put in his face, he still puts things together somehow, some way, and at least get you, at the time anyway, when it was only 16 games, an 8-8 record. He has never had a losing season with you guys. But anyway, good catch. Look at Okonkwo gonna bring it in, and he'll punch in a B-Hud touchdown. With 3:05 left, B-Hud gets a big tutty as CO brings it in, and he takes a 3-point lead, soon to be 4.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 24, Texans 20.
Oh, and that was the interception, obviously. Apologies on that. I got to get back to the other play. But anyway, guys, I'm saying all that to say with my boy, right? I want to see the Steelers win because if they make the postseason, granted they still lose next week, because again, I don't care who the Texans play. The Texans, I think, are going to whoop somebody's tail next week. One of these two teams getting their behind whooped next week, in my opinion. But if they make the postseason again, realistically, what do you say? Breaking a couple tackles here, ends up getting 8, 2nd and 2. What do you really say? You know what I'm saying? Do you really blame everything on Mike Tomlin? You blame Mike Tomlin for what DK Metcalf did for him to not beat in last week's game, that if they had him, they would have probably won that game. And then this week's game, you blame him for that? You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, the hate for Mike Tomlin is so real. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, I say this. I want the Steelers to lose. And I want the Steelers to get rid of Mike Tomlin. Because I want New York to get an opportunity to get him. That's where I'm at. I want New York to get an opportunity to get him. I want an opportunity to get Mike Tomlin in New York. I would love for it. Why not? What is it gonna hurt? What is it gonna hurt? You know what I mean? If you can't get McCarthy, or you have your pick a little between McCarthy and Tomlin, obviously to me you're gonna want to look at who you can develop. Who could develop Jackson Dart a lot better? Personally, I think McCarthy probably could do it a little better. I can't front there. But would I take Mike Tomlin as my head coach? Abso-freaking-lutely. Give me 17 plus years of 8-8 or 9-7 or whatever it was. You know, back in the day it was 8-8. But give me 9-8 all day. Give me that. I'll take it. Give me 9-8. I'll take it. Let me get an opportunity. Give me a fighter's chance to make postseason. Not the season be over after week 10. That's all the Giants have been dealing with. I'm just saying. Good catch there. He'll get the first. And Houston does need a touchdown, though, with 133 left, excuse me. Here at the 37. He cannot go for a field goal here. He needs a touchdown. And off here to Mixon and pushes forward for 2. Tricky, who's your favorite team, Tricky? Is it the Raiders? You're a Raiders fan, right?
Here we go. Let's go.
Good catch there, but even better tackling. They'll bring it out to a 3rd and 9. Yeah, y'all get Mendoza. Don't worry about it. Y'all get Mendoza. Y'all get Mendoza. There's no way you pass up on Mendoza. You can't. You ain't gonna pass up on Mendoza. I think personally, Mendoza, whatever happens in the college football playoff, which I personally think Indiana, I don't think nobody beating Indiana this year. I think they're just too hot. But no matter what happens, with Mendoza in these playoffs, as we see another first down, no matter what happens with Mendoza, he's going number 1. He's shown that he can do it. He just gonna need NFL development. That's it. He's keeping all his timeouts here right now and just inching down the field. But he's got to call a timeout here. He's trying to catch him off guard, but I don't know. But hey, I don't get paid the big bucks here. 13 seconds left. Defense bringing it in. 9 seconds left. A lot of time being used here. He'll get the touchdown, and he's down at the 1. First and goal at the 1-yard line. General Gamer, congrats to your Panthers, brother. Congrats to your Panthers. Big win for them. I will say, General Gaming, though, I have picked against the Rams for next week, though. I already said that. I'm not against the Rams, against the Panthers. I did take the Rams to win that game. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Now, will I be surprised if the Panthers win? No, I won't. And I tell you what, no surprise here. The Texans with 3 seconds left. TJ with a huge touchdown. Extra point is good with 3 seconds left. TJ and the Texans may have just punched a victory today. Not a lot of time remaining. General Gaming, the Rams to me ain't no underdogs though. The Rams are not underdogs, man. Look, when you got Stafford and you got to deal with Puka Nacua, man, they got a chance. I'm just saying. Puka is an animal. He's the best wide out in the game. I'm just keeping it a bean. He's the best wide out in the game, man. Puka is a problem.
Come on.
Last play of the game coming up here.
Go.
And the Titans. And he's going to go down, and that will do it. What a game. Big win here, 27-24. The final count in this one for the Texans as they get a touchdown with 3 seconds left in the game. He's got to be happy about that one, no question. Great game. Great finish in this one. That was a good game, guys. That was a good game. Great game. Great game. Final count in this one, everybody. Once again, 27-24. TJ with the big victory with 3 seconds left. Getting the big tutty. Used a lot of time at the end. I was a little shook for him. I ain't gonna lie to you, but played great. Played great nonetheless, man. And a great game at the end of the day between TJ and B-Hud. A division matchup, and it ends up in the Texans' way. So the Texans now 3-5, while the Titans fall to 2-6. They got to try to pull themselves out of the bottom of the barrel in the AFC South. So look, guys, with that being said, go enjoy the rest of the NFL season. There's only one more game. It is being played right now, man. It's the Ravens and it is the Steelers. And it's for the AFC North. And the right for whoever is going to lose to the Texans, because the Texans are winning that game next week. I'm just keeping it a bean. And again, I'll come on here and say I'm dead wrong if it doesn't happen, but I do not believe that's going to happen. I think the Texans are going to dominate. I do. They're going to the divisions. That's my opinion. General gaming, Panthers. I don't think Panthers are underdogs. I don't. I think the Rams are underdogs. But I know, me personally, I'm not saying that, on paper, everybody's going to say the Panthers are the underdogs. Me personally, I think the Rams are the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the hotter team. You know what I mean? Y'all the hotter team right now. I'll say that. Y'all the hotter team. But obviously, Stafford being Stafford, Puka Nacua being Puka Nacua, those two alone are going to give teams fits. So we'll see, man. We'll see. It's gonna be a lot of fun beginning next week for the postseason, man. A lot of fun. Anyway, guys, look, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and go check out the rest of this game. It is your boy Snypz. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, be blessed, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. We're out of here, y'all. Slide, folks.